of course, we'll let you record yourself and your webcam or use other video that you've captured or even stock footage. But what it will also let you do is narrate and even just speak and capture and save only the audio. So if what you're looking for is just an audio file, WeVideo will do that for you. Let's jump into our doc page here we have on WeVideo, because I'm going to show you two different things here. One, to make it a 1-minute tip, but this is going to be more than a minute. What we have available here is the WeVideo screen recording little Chrome extension, but that's something that you need to actually choose to go add for yourself. I don't believe that's one that just we automatically throw up there for you. So on the WeVideo page here of our doc, as I scroll down, there's some helpful videos and such, and then there's a section right here. Check out the new Chrome extension. And that was new back in, well, April 2021. But what it's got here is a document for how to go and install that, and then a video to talk about it as well. But basically all it is going to the Chrome Web Store and installing that add-on or that extension. So that will appear right here at the top for you. I'm going to show you that first, just to show you the simplest way to create these. So I want to record some audio. I'm going to click that button, and the options it gives me is dual screen and webcam. Again, because I'm not um, going to be using the video portion of this, I really don't care about any of these options. It doesn't make any difference to me what it chooses. Here, I'll switch to my other camera just so you guys can see that I'm here talking. There we go. So what I'll do is just hit record. It's going to record me. 1, 2, 3, and it'll start recording there. So I can do my narration. I can say whatever I need to say, babble on about whatever the important topic is, or if a student is reading something to you that you're going to review later, whatever it is, I talk, 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 and I'm going to hit stop. Immediately it saved that, of course, as a video, which if that's all I wanted, I would have a download option here, or I can say I want to share and save this over in Google Drive. But since I want to make sure that I get just the audio, I have a couple more clicks to do. So when I say a couple, let's see, we did one, really I could just leave it there. So 2. So 2 clicks to start recording so far. Here's going to be my third click, is opening the WeVideo app, because I do actually need to go to WeVideo to get to this option that I want. So it takes your file that you've just recorded, and then instead of just saving the raw video for you, it's going to throw me into the editor here so that I can actually use all the editing tools if I wanted to start editing and cutting things out or adding stuff in, as I would have the option to do that. But again, in this case, I'm going to basically be done as soon as I start. So that was 1 click to get me into this page. Unless I wanted to edit, I don't need to touch anything here. I'm just going to come right up to the finish button, and I'm going to choose audio only. I'll call it my sample recording. I'm going to click the drive icon. So if I was up to 3 or maybe 4 clicks before, we'll call this 5 and 6. And the final one is export. So I'm still counting on my fingers how many clicks I needed to get this done. With that processing now, we're saving. It's going to take that audio file. It's just an MP3 file. It's going to save it for me over in my Google Drive. And there we go. Okay, so saved, processed. I can click this play button now if I want to review it. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to my Google Drive for a second here, just to show you where it is. It's going to be down here under Oh, I have 2 folders now. So there's WeVideo. That's the folder that your videos get dropped in whenever you are using WeVideo. This is the WeVideo for School Quick Recorder. So that's what they're calling the little Chrome extension up on the top here, is the Quick Recorder. And if I had recorded it here and then just said done, save it, send it to Drive, that's the folder it should end up in. But since I actually went into the editor and processed it that way, I'm going to go into the WeVideo folder, and it should be, let's just sort by date. Let's see, there it is, my sample. And so there's my audio file. I can double click that. 1, 2, 3. And I can start listening to it right away. I can share it, I can download it, I can drop it into slides, or I can drop it into Classroom or whatever else I might need to do with that audio file. So that's the first and probably quickest way to go ahead and do that, is just use the extension up here, hit record, start talking, and then kick into the WeVideo editor so that it gives you that option to save it as an audio file only. Now, if I close all these tabs, just shut them down, and I come right back to, I clicked on WeVideo previously, so this is what I would get when I first launch WeVideo and I'm first going to record something. So if I went here first instead of using the little extension, that's fine. What I would do in that case is come over to my create button, and on my little arrow here, I'm going to choose podcast, because podcast in the WeVideo context is just an audio only format. It's still the full video editing software, but it just immediately lets me start recording a narration. So I'm going to click the podcast option. So I guess if I was coming into WeVideo, that's one or two clicks. We'll say two, we'll round up. Checks my audio source. I'm going to start. I'm going to hit record. That was 3 and 4. And there we go. So again, I've got a little red dot this time instead of just the stop and pause buttons. It's going to start counting away so I know how long I've been talking for. And in this case, it knows there's no video content, so it doesn't bother to show me myself. But after 15 seconds, I'll go ahead and stop that. I can listen again, I can record again, or I can just say save. And now I'm in the same thing I was in a moment ago. I'm not going to bother with any kind of editing here. I'm simply going straight to export. It's already a podcast, so I don't even need to tell it right now to do audio. I'm just going to call this my, let's see, my audio sample. And yes, I want to go to Google Drive, export, and that's it. So there'll be some processing there. Again, that's the same for any video or audio that you upload into Google Drive. It doesn't matter where it comes from. When you first upload it, it always takes some time to process before you can actually click on it and listen to it. But once that's completed, it's also going to end up being right there for me, available in my Google Drive for me to do whatever I might want with. So fairly quick and simple to create and save and be done. Using WeVideo in this case only for saving your audio.